Hello and welcome. This is Cherie with Rehashfiber, and the Sunkissed Fiber Festival happened. It was so much fun, and today I'm going to tell you all about it. It was last weekend, January 24th and 25th, and it was in Dover, Florida, which is just a little bit east of Tampa. So what a treat for me to drive just 1 hour to get to a festival, because if you follow me, you know I travel all over this country. So this was a real treat. It was held at the Hillsborough County Fairgrounds, which is wonderful. I'd never been there before. So on day one, there were a ton of people there, and I was so thankful because this is the first year, and Laura did a fabulous job getting the word out there, and they were lined up, and the line turned and even went further, and I thought, this is great. So a great turnout. When you check in, if you're one of the first 100 people, you get this lovely little Sunkissed shopping bag. Everybody got the flamingo stitch marker. Of course, you get your little pamphlet that tells you all the vendors and where they're located. And then you can fill out a ticket for the door prize drawing. At this festival, there were 37 vendors. Most are inside, and then there is an outside covered area where there were a few more vendors. Also in that outside area are tables and chairs for you to gather with your friends and have like a home base, which is what we did, to sit and knit and put all your stuff, and then you can peruse and come back and peruse and come back. So it was great. Right now, I just want to share with you what went on. So as you can see, it was great. Now, I got really excited about the colorways that were for the show only, and I did purchase 2 different colorways. This one is from Whimsy Stitches Yarn Company from New Orleans, and this is called Florida Beach Bum. Really pretty, the colors just got me. In fact, this was one of the posts leading up to the festival, and I was like, ooh, I gotta check out that. So I was real happy to get that. Then here's another very clever thing. This little yarn kit is enough to make a flamingo cap, which was sitting right next to the pile of these yarn kits. She only made 25, so there you have it. Something really interesting, geared towards the show in Florida. A limited amount, so you want to get it before they're gone. Behind this label is the information to get the free pattern. So I will be making a flamingo beanie, and who knew that I would ever own a flamingo beanie? It's going to be fun. So I plan to wear what I make with these next year at the festival, kind of show it off. The other thing that I love so much are sheep. So these cute things were here. My friend saw this and picked it up for me. It's a little bag to hold all your supplies, and there are beautiful sheep all over it. It's quilted so that your pointy things don't poke through. Then I saw this and had a little laugh. What's up, my sheeple? All these sheep are just a little bit different, and I thought that is super cute. Had to have it. All right, beautiful wood there by Alan B. Carr, Works in Wood. Now, I saw this and right away I thought, ooh, I know what I can use it for. It's not what it's made for, but I have another use. This, he told me, it's made to keep your yarn in line for weaving, keep it organized. I don't do that kind of weaving where I need this. However, when I was at trailing of the sheep, I bought these little felted animals, farm animals. I have a whole bunch of them. I needed them to have a proper stand so that they don't topple over. Now I have my proper stand for these cute guys, which is made out of cherry, and it's beautiful. Also, I did need an orifice hook for the spinning wheel. This is made out of pecan, very beautiful. So I'm very happy to get those items. Now, something really neat happened. When I was perusing this yarn, I got to visiting with the lady who was perusing it as well. And then she said, hey, I know you. I watch your show on YouTube. I was the one that was super excited. I was like, we have got to get a picture together, because it's just really fun for me to meet the actual people that are out there. Because when I'm here, I'm talking to a camera. I know you're out there because people comment and respond to the show, but there is nothing like meeting somebody in person. It just, I don't know, really helps it feel more real and more special. So we took a picture together and I was just tickled. Another special thing that happened, I got to meet up with Stacy from Drezzo Family Farm. Once again, I met her first at the Copper K Fiber Festival. That was in Whitehall, Montana. And boy, does that lady get around, because her farm with sheep is in Minnesota. So she went out to Montana, she's down here in Florida, and her yarn is just really beautiful. It all has, it's very natural because it's dyed naturally, and it just has a beautiful look. So it was so fun to catch up with her again and to see her again. So it was a wonderful event. There was so much there, and you definitely want to check it out. So I do hope you plan on coming to Florida next year, especially if you live up north. Now our weather can be, iffy in January. It can be 80 or 50. So last weekend it was 80 degrees each day, and that was great. And now we're back to 50 again. But I guarantee you it's gonna be better than the weather up north. So come on down, plan some extra days on either side of it so you can see the great things in Florida. The Gulf beaches are just right an hour away. You don't wanna miss those, they're beautiful. So it is just great, and I've already heard it is going to happen again next year, so do come. So the mornings were cool at the festival, and I got to wear my Mary Chin sweater by Isabel Kramer. So happy. I did a show on this a couple shows ago, and I'm waiting for my buttons. I did find some buttons on Etsy that are ceramic, so I'm looking forward to that. Put them on. But I do want you to know that this wool was so soft that I wore a t-shirt underneath it, and the wool next to my skin did not bother me at all. So very fun. So if you're interested in this pattern, you can just check out the show that was a couple weeks ago. Beautiful pattern. Very fun to wear the things. When the buttons are attached, I will show it to you. Okay, folks, I think that's it for the festival. It was wonderful. I'm so grateful to Laura for putting it on. And I do hope to see you next year. All right, everybody. Happy shopping the fiber festivals, and thanks for watching.